up for the rest of the season.
Yeah, some of that stuff we don't know. Like top teams play against teams they're not going to play against in tournaments, so a lot of the tier 2 actually grows in scrims. But Eyeballers might be a team that, you know, they can't get access to a team like Vitality because they're not even at that level where it would be a formidable challenge or worth their while. Well, maybe Eyeballers have broken into that tier at least with their showing so far. Let's see if they can do a little more damage.
FaZe upset earned respect. This one would shock the world. That's the challenge Eyeballers rolled out of bed for. Bob XD puts the smoke down in front of this utility from Vitality. That is the only smoke that Vitality had to play with, and we get this fast reaction out of the A main push. So trying to nip at the heels, they'll find all of Canals for free. I mean, Vitality have gone headstrong on long, all 4 players through once Mezzi's flashes come out to support. Dex is going to find a headshot back for Eyeballers, but it's him and Maxter inside of E-Box that have only done a little bit of work here. Down through the long push comes JW, but there it is. The ZywOo difference in the pistol to take Vitality's T-side win.
That's crazy because you get kind of a, I feel like this sort of epitomizes what the match could be. If Eyeballers, even if they play their best, they just had 5 players there ready to defend the site before the bomb even got planted and still lost. So that's about as good of a setup you could have to an exec, but the instant entry from Flamesy, the 3K in the middle from ZywOo, and we get this spin around shot right here. Wow.
Ready.
So good.
First bullet out.
Do we get ZywOo's thoughts on Anubis coming back? Has he ever talked about that yet?
I haven't heard them. I feel like ZywOo,
he's happy on every map, so
he's gonna take it all in stride, you know?
Yeah.
ZywOo the kind of guy to stop to smell the roses. And so here on Anubis, something fresh.
I think one of the things that helped Astralis, like during their era, was the fact that they banned Mirage. And Mirage, what was it? It was like the map that, one map that came in was like their worst, one map that went out was like their worst map, and then the new map that came in became one of their best. I can't remember exactly. Should have been more prepared for that moment.
Seeing as you're the one that brought it up, you
mean? Only 7 years ago.
Only. Damn, time flies. As do Vitality here in round 2, very quickly swarming into this A site, finding 0 resistance. The Eyeballers B stack. Makes sense coming off the pistol. When Vitality were willing to go all in off long with just the Mezzi flashes, you'd hope maybe they'd rinse and repeat. That's what the stack was hoping for. Instead, bomb down for Vitality. And Eyeballers can go ahead and try to win the next one with their upgraded pistols. But don't lose them now. That was a Kevlar and Deagle or 5.7. Mezzi gonna make a bit of money. ZywOo actually drops Maxter. I was thinking it would just be a nice, you know, rinse and repeat in the follow-up, but now it's the majority of Eyeballers dead, and that's gonna make the next round all the more unlikely.
What would be a great bit is if we had like JW yelling over the webcam as if they were on LAN, like if he kills Apex.
I mean, you can still do it. I know not every player has the charisma to pull off the at-home trash talk, but Apex is always throwing middle fingers up to the camera, still making, you know, hand gestures and doing what he does.
Gesticulating. Yeah, the one online player I feel like that was really good at this was also Halzerk. He would do the fake fist bumps to his teammates.
Try to, you know, you got to put yourself in that space.
Got to wear jeans even if you work from home. I did all my top 20 videos with my like tuxedo on, and everyone was like, "You're not wearing pants." I was like, "I was."
What about the shoes?
I'm a method actor.
Because we always say, Launders, the shoes are for the fans.
I'm Asian, no shoes in the house.
Okay, that's fair. Good on you. Socks?
Socks, yeah.
Okay.
I keep it cold in there.
Also good on you. So that even lighter round for the Eyeballers here. This time they don't go for the all-in stack. Get a little bit of a lean here between middle and A. And Flamesy gonna get dinked in mid, so that'll cause Vitality to just hit the brakes ever so slightly. Bob XD on the flank.
Here comes the menace.
Timing's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Kills Apex. Remember, Flamesy down to 10 health. He doesn't want to linger by the bridge. That's going to draw Mezzi over to try to deal with this. And we've got Eyeballers setting themselves up to do some real damage this round.
Put themselves in a great spot. They got Vitality definitely a little rocked. Still have to worry about the, group up explode, because on either site, that's going to take place soon. And we saw what happened with the pistol round, even though they had so many players there. They couldn't stop the overwhelming force, and oh, that's one back.
Yeah, you find old Bob walking across the bridge.
Oh, Bob.
ZywOo, the troll that resides beneath it. Miss Molotov, though, on the execute. There's a little ring rust for Vitality's exec. Desert Eagle that they would have loved to have connected. Comes through with the second. P250 finishes off. Flamesy pressures on Vitality. Mezzi's going to alleviate that slightly and then go into the bomb plant. But good on Eyeballers, keeping the cost up, making Vitality sweat for this one. Nothing to lose with one set of Kevlar on decks, no kits. And there's the flood out from heaven, but Mezzi ready to react to it. He'll be the guy that just puts it in. And you've got Vitality off to the 3-0 start.
I feel like what JW wants is he wants like Bob XD to get another great round in this match. I feel like that's what he's secretly cheering on. Beyond obviously himself also getting some ridiculous op 3K or something. Hunted down by Bob XD. In broad daylight.
If I got a threatening letter signed Bob XD, I'd be worried too.
His signature is it better just be XD, right? Like the...
It better be.
Yeah.
Nade onto the stairs is why Apex is down to 73 health. Kind of eating that one. They had a challenge on the smoke that Rolf is happy to step into. Flashbang's getting this op off its angle. Very uncomfortable round for JW, but a solid flank out of Bob XD, and that is ZywOo down. That's man advantage earned.
The bomb.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is a round.
Bomb XD. Chuck back behind them, and with that possession, ooh, Eyeballers keep it clean. 4 players up at the end of it. Their first gun round looking real good.
Yeah, very solid. And I love how much they're playing for info. And they know that they're not going to be able to play as many retakes. They're not going to be able to play as many just like great, like 2 multi-kill site holds. So you must push, you must go get info back, and they've been very liberal about it. Running through canals in many moments. That's, a minute 15 he's doing that, so. Clearly part of the game plan. I really like it. Channeling their inner fanatic. Oh, that's a sweet find. Not often you see ZywOo get caught off guard like that. Was he...
Bob's got him twice now.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on that head-to-head.
Yeah.
That'll be the fun one. Oh.
But trying to keep it active, and Mezzi's got a solution unfolding here inside of B. JW not able to get any kind of an angle going with that op, and so it completely gets rolled over by Vitality. And I was thinking to myself, 5v4, Bob XD beating ZywOo in the head-to-head, 2 gun rounds. He's got him both times, but here it is again, right? Mezzi ready to just roll. And so far, Mezzi's been the solution for Vitality's struggled spots. When those pistols started to come together, he was that driving force with ROPS to get them into A, to finish it off, to not lose to the force buy or the light buy.
And as bad as it is that they lose so badly with all those guys in the site, they had all the guys in the site. Like I do want to see rounds like that where like Eyeballers are picking the right spot to stack, or they have an idea of where Vitality want to go. These are good signs.
It'd be a different thing too if like that player coming through the smoke grenade gets caught and then that forces Vitality in, and the bomb site, like you said, which is stacked, is able to hold, but you send one guy in to die for free, and then everybody else goes down empty-handed.
I was like looking at the ground, right? And it was
hard to tell.
Not exactly sure if he got blinded or...
It's far away. Let's see.
Oh, okay. He just went to dodge the flash,
turn it back.
So, yeah.
Bob, like a semi-trailer, just slams through him. Apex coming through the smoke on E-Box. That's what unraveled it all. So pressure back on Eyeballers to not get economically reset, but they've got everything they need. That JW op still trying to find its impact. It's been really, honestly, countered by the util on both these executes now. We see him stuck inside a temple last round, nothing to do. Bricks the round prior on the A site. He just kept having to give up his angles. And we talk about how good of a team Vitality is. It feels like, It's a nightmare for a guy like JW. He's probably used to punishing lesser opposition in their tier. But it's fine-tuned utility for Vitality so far.
This one's going to go into the final seconds of the round, it looks like, with the default as it stands. And Vitality are also probably thinking about the fact that they've run into 3 or 4 players sometimes. Oh. That flash got missed. That'll slow things down. That might have been a gift for Bob, depending on if he would have eaten it anyway. Honestly, Apex is lucky he got flashed, because if it just missed and didn't blind him, he would have run through that. Oh, very aggressive line here. Yeah, that's the risk of it. 25 seconds, though. Decisions must be made.
Vitality met by a smoke as well. That's a well-timed piece of util coming out from the defense. Rolf on the close smoke.
Oh!
ZywOo snaps it into him. Flamesy one and done towards mid. Tough spot for JW. Still manages a double. Another moment here where the pressure's on. Drop from Maxter. Insta-kill. And no round for Vitality because the long player just has to stay tucked in. Oh, Maxter comes in with both. And that is JW getting a critical 2K to set up that 2v2.
It's a great second shot. I mean, it didn't have time to breathe, but you have to take in the fact that it was a very hard flick to hit. So nicely done, just like old times here, JW. And that was, I was gonna be like, oh man, that happens to them now. Whew. Just the right amount of disrespect, right? They don't want to get into any post plants.
If anybody knows that fine line of a limit, it's going to be JW.
New map.
Utility comes over top for Vitality. We've got 3 defenders here, but the first one falls with nothing. Not this time, J-Dubs. 2K last round was key. Maxter would have loved to be put back into a 2v2 where he could dive the site again, but he knows he's significantly outnumbered. Money's on the line here, and it feels like Vitality just run it back, give themselves more time, and this time come through with a crushing blow for Eyeballers.
That was nice to, like, you know, so you got a default, you got one slow default, work both sides of the map. Previous rounds a little bit faster, but the tempo shift and like how quiet it was for a second, it felt like maybe this one's going to be a little slower, and then all of a sudden it's just a full take. Rolf really wanted to play that aggressively and stay in the open, go for an off angle, but no kill this time.
Terrorists win.
Played golf today.
Yeah.
Got in with
talk about
3 Swedish guys.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yes, this is relevant.
So, yeah, this I was going to tie it in.
Okay.
And I was like, because they watched old CSGO,
Of course.
right? And I was like, JW. Oh, JW. I was like, okay, you should watch the match. It's at 5 o'clock. And, you know, that's just a name that I knew I could say.
And they'd still get
Anyone in Sweden would know who that is, who watched any amount of Counter-Strike.
Were they shocked to hear that he was still inside the server?
Yeah, they're like, he's a coach, right? I was like, I'm like, no, you're in for a treat.
This is authority.
Yeah.
This is authority.
Wow, I love that. It stands. This is hockey.
At home standing coach, respect.
Stand up, hitting the chair. I love that.
It's probably tough though getting a read on this game so far for Eyeballers. A site held so well the round prior. And then last round it just got slammed, and we get to see again the Vitality difference. So Eyeballers CT side here kind of just continues to survive on the edge. haven't been thrust back into the saves just yet, so they've got that going for them, but it is Vitality pulling ahead 5-2. Vitality showing that it's not as though there's a part of this map that they can't get into. You're just going to win some of those rounds when JW throws out those nasty 2Ks. Maybe that's the reminder eyeballers need. It's going to take X Factor in your plays today. We've seen great headshots from Bob XD. We saw that very critical 2K out of JW. Everyone's going to have to bring it to the table. And it's all on a whim because you never know where Vitality are going to commit. They've had a very varied attack so far. And they're going to go back to starting out with a little bit of flamesy mid pressure.
Sometimes the hardest part about this map is just like, how much attention do you give to mid? Sometimes you want to put a lot of emphasis on it, you know, first few rounds, get a team push back, maybe punish a lurker to make him regret it, but it's so difficult rotating without mid.
See ya.
Damn, and that just isolates A entirely. You see that mid control, they have this A kill. Now what's interesting is obviously the bomb. It's not outside A. It's ready to split on 4 guys waiting for them. They just have to believe that they're right about this.
Flash in, and Bob XD's not even given a chance to shoot back. JW again with a nasty double kill. Burned though by ZywOo. Maxter gets his one. They know exactly where he is, so he gives himself a smoke to try to work with, and the clock is on his side. Can he make it weird? They're starting to swing through. ZywOo's gonna have hands busy. Oh, he doesn't jump it immediately. Plant on the opposite side, gives Rops what he needs. That awkward duel out through smoke, and Vitality get through with 2 up.
Versus a lot of teams like in their tier, obviously, a setup like this, it's gonna be perfect, a perfect counter essentially. But their ability to multi-trade or multi-frag is just so high. And it's just like, you can almost see the setup and think, well, Vitality, they might still figure this out. And surely enough, they do. It's a great call from them. Eyeballers were totally, you know, taken out on the other side of the map. Didn't have mid control, didn't have time to go for a crazy rotation. Said, okay, we'll stay here and save if they don't come. Vitality probably thought they were going to try to panic and go, you know, around to the other side of the map, but they didn't bite. Again, it's a little quiet over here.
And there's nothing eyeballers can do about it here in round 9. Pistols across the board. Made Vitality work for this. But it's now an extension of this lead earned. And I think as well within their tier of CS, we could run that last round back, you know, maybe another team would make mistakes at 10 seconds in that 1v2,
right.
Smokes all around the bomb site and whatnot. Vitality played to perfection.
Yeah.
They adjust the bomb plant. Rops holds the correct side. That push that could have happened on the opposite side of the obelisk wouldn't have given you a shot on ZywOo because he had the wall to cover him. And so Vitality, even though it is crunch time and you could try to pressure them with that clock, they still just keep their cool. And I think that's going to continue to be the test for Vitality if these eyeballers rounds come through. But right now, Vitality just continue to look like the very best team in the world. 7-2.
Yeah.
And the guns come back for eyeballers in the next one.
Obviously, we're in a different era of the game, so that, you know, Vitality, Astralis comparisons, they just get more real every day, and they've already completed this amazing year to begin with. And the question is, how much longer will it go? I mean, everyone's precipitating some kind of fallback or other, you know, another team to just, you know, finally achieve what they have been trying to and be a challenge, or for Vitality to get tired. But we don't know. I mean, last year they were the best at everything. They could very easily start off just as strong.
To be honest, we kind of had that door kicked open, right, in the second half of 2025 when Vitality started losing events, when they had some shortcomings, when we watched other rosters hoist trophies. But all that really mattered in the end of that year was Vitality getting back-to-back majors, and that kind of changes all the tone coming into 2026. True. It means that even now Vitality know for a fact that they can lose an event, have an off game, and still win the most prestigious tournaments of the season. And are you going to tell me that if Vitality lose a few on the road to Cologne, but then get 3 majors in a row, that we're not still going to put them on this huge pedestal? Absolutely not. So Right now, of course, Bounty, just a stepping stone for Vitality to kind of see where they begin the season. And Eyeballers, one of those pebbles within the path. But this pebble's got a little bit of bite, and that's why we're 5v4 again. We get this active flank across the bridge, Mezzy considering it. But as he operates here alone, it looks like JW could find good timing. And sure enough, he's got a freebie queued up. He'll shoot Mezzy, execute him. And at 35 seconds, a 3v5 all in from camera, back turned to Bob as well. And JW right in with his next one. Fluidly moving through this round, JW comes up with a triple kill, and Eyeballers with a 3rd round win.
It's awesome, man. Like, he knows they're human more than anyone else, so that's just great. And there's, again, you want to count up the rounds that, regardless of a win or not, the setup was good, like the stacks were good. Just a couple of shots getting missed. I mean, there's been a lot of them. So this one, a flash misses, and then Rolf saves it with his aim. And Rolf's obviously, knowing he dodged the flash, is probably a little upset he doesn't get the kill, but they picked Vitality because JW, everyone was saying JW needs to go up against ZywOo, right? That was the whole, that was what was supposed to be just a meme. Well, look at him now.
Some commendable moments already throughout this CT side. Hoping to catch Vitality on an off day, on an off map. Well, it's going to take a little more than just the JW op shots. He finds one in the middle of that execute. Insta-kill out of Apex. Nice shot. And with that, ZywOo can just kind of patrol the site to see if anybody wants to throw that wrench in the works. But now bomb planted, hands no longer busy. Beautiful shot from JW. And Bob XD comes through with one as well. But now they know about that flank. It's Mezzy low.
The nade.
Yep. Perfect. Gonna finish that one off and force Apex to try to come through with a 3rd kill in this round.
He has a smoke and a kit.
Ooh, and the kill. So put the clutch on top of it. Bob XD coming through with another for the Eyeballers.
Here he is, making Eyeballers proud all over again. And him and JW has another great round, actually. And it's a retake checked off the list. Sweden is so back, man. You have Mail 09, everybody's bold prediction. Eyeballers taking out FaZe.
And giving Vitality something to think about. Double up inside of camera with Dex coming through on A main. Hey, Eyeballers at the end of this half. 5 rounds, some respectable challenges within the Vitality's 7-round wins.
Big time.
It's not a bad look for the Swedes whatsoever.
Call this a good half versus anybody else, right? And on Anubis.
This is going to keep our attention glued to the screen for the second half of this game. 3v5 attempt for Vitality. Nothing to lose here. Final round of the half, and JW on a passive angle gets popped by Flamesy. Millimeters make a difference. Bob XD also shredded. Flamesy could be the solution here in number 12. We go right back to the even 3v3 and quite some distance from Eyeballers in this bomb site.
This plant goes down uncontested. Oh, and Maxter dies also through the smoke.
Uh-oh. Gonna be worried about the camera as that nade pops. Oh, they actually find Rops within that. Still plenty of time to recover this.
They don't know about the second guy. Doubled up, I don't know.
Trying to figure out where the hell he's at, but the CT smoke just popped inside of camera. Bomb being played around, they're still thinking about it. A walk-through smoke is nasty, and you can see Flamesy still thinking, where could it come in from? And the perfect timing from Rolf behind the pillar. 3v5 denied in the 1v1, and Eyeballers respect 5-round CT half. In the process
process, Apex gets the better of his teammate. Now, he's got the utility to keep Donk out of this.
He knows he's gonna swing.
Okay!
He knows.
Apex, baby!
It's a fact. Charge your mouse, charge your mouse.
Look, it's plugged
Yeah,
in.
it's plugged in. There we go.
Char, even though you win, we love you. Merci, madame.
La 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 la. Vitality.
I'm gonna make sure that I always put 100% effort into it.
Don't know if that's coming through.
Then you lose this timing that you get with the element of surprise. It's like worth it to almost lose a player
He
there.
wants you, baby. He wants you. You wish you would be here. Kill me. Even in the fucking train on pop, you shot me.
Well, if you showed up today with the dream of JW upsetting the #1 team in the world, I'll tell you, that dream is actually alive. Between him and Bob XD, we had some solid individual moments, and even that last clutch coming through for Eyeballers shows they've got X Factor, and X Factor is what causes upsets. Now, the problem for Eyeballers is still Vitality look rock solid.
Everything you wanted to see from them, but that's what I kind of feel like makes that 5 rounds even more special. So, I mean, they've kind of done the hard part. I mean, doesn't mean this side's going to get easier.
That's going to catch you blind, but luckily for Eyeballers, FlameZ, his aim betrays him. Jumping down through the cameras, it's an all-in. They keep it simple. Rob's given a shooting gallery towards the bricks, finds his head ripped clean off, and a T-side pistol for Eyeballers could genuinely tie this game.
When you play on Swedish ping, it's like you're on LAN anyways.
True, they're up there, right?
So
up there in the Great North.
That's what we all used to believe was the reason that Sweden was so good. Like, unironically.
Long winters.
Long winters and low ping.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it couldn't have hurt. Yeah, I don't even think ZywOo could win this round. Oh, these guys are bloodthirsty. Well, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. He'll give it up. And Eyeballers, a 6th.
Are you ready to say Eyeballers have a lead? Are you ready for that?
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
No offense, Vitality. We wanted a challenge. You've already got FaZe's head on 1 spike. Taking a big swing at Vitality now.
The miracle in Malta.
just convert it. That's the big thing. Convert this round. You got a FAMAS on ZywOo to contend with.
Yep.
MP9 for Mr. Mattisclair.
You know the buy's coming. What's the call? Well, chip damage here as they clear out the close positions. It's all a big ruse, though. They've got JW on the lurk. But does he want to jump by camera or just take a fight?
Damn, he actually gets away from that.
Yeah, and more damage.
Just out-damaged ZywOo on a raw duel.
We're going to celebrate everything.
And he's bringing reinforcements now. They'll smoke off camera.
He's getting ready to reform the B attack, and JW putting it on himself. Oh, to make a lead happen. It's the 5-7 to take him down. That little bit of damage from ZywOo helped.
Cuts the head off the snake, but Eyeballers still looking to slither down through camera. They're starting to get pulled apart, though. You lose the first in, the third in, but ooh, Apex rushing things. Does it give them a chance to evacuate? No. Bomb's already down on bricks. Robs hits his headshot. Low health here for 3. And now ZywOo is trying to come in, serve up that distraction, drops bomb, and pushes Bob into the clutch. Oh, he didn't full clear that.
He didn't. He might get walked up on now.
Sitting duck. And because he doesn't go that 1 inch further, oh, it's Vitality's force buy win.
Gosh, he was so close to clearing that out.
Gosh golly gee.
Frick.
Fudge. But that's Vitality for you.
Yeah. They'll punish. That's the thing. You're going to get punished for every little bit.
Said Eyeballers had to be ready for all these rounds. Well, sure enough, Vitality reminds you who's boss. And a boon to their economy as well, right? ZywOo and Mezzy on AK-47s, Tech 9s for all of the Eyeballers. Fast jump through the bridge. Clipped by ZywOo, but popped by Bob. Oh, a second. Right back to what worked last time. This mid-pressure got them close to that A site. Never meant to have gone down this easy. Rops' recovery denied. Bob XD's got 3 kills this round as he gives Vitality a taste of their own medicine.
They also got this flank. This is a free kill for Maxter. Ooh.
Maybe not free, but still a kill. Apex clipping JW in the meantime. Mezzy still here in this bomb site, and they force buy right back.
My goodness, Bob. The Tech 9 3K on mid. No rifles behind him, nothing. How real was that?
That's the X factor in the XD. Uh-huh. And that's even with Apex getting away with that flank kill. That could have actually looked even worse for Vitality. Now, Vitality are going to come back into the force buy of their own, but this is one of those weird ones where you're kind of prolonging what could be the Vitality save. You know, you go back and forth long enough, and all of a sudden with a 5v3, it looks like Eyeballers A tie this game at 8 rounds each, but more importantly, have a save on the other side of this.
That's unreal.
Lead on the table. Prime for the taking.
I mean, the fact that Bob's having another great game, JW's having a great game, Eyeballers are tying this map.
Go on.
I mean, it's the weird part that looks like it's sustainable for some reason, right? Like even in the first half when they lost a few rounds, they still stacked the right sites. They lost a few trades here and there, but they won their own clutches. They even won a retake at the end. They were going through the checklists of things that they need to do, their bucket list of things they need to check off to say that they, proved themselves versus Vitality, and they did that. But it looks like it's not going to stop at 1 half. Who doesn't love an underdog?
Right now, Vitality.
Yeah.
Suddenly, they've got their work.
Apex has talked about it before, and everyone's always cheering against us. You know, we're the best, we're winning everything. That's what it is. It's actually what makes the game great. It's why having a team like Vitality is so great.
Yeah,
right?
I also think that
never ever lose.
When you have a leader like Apex, he is somebody who actually can seemingly embrace the me against the world type mentality.
Yeah.
Some people would crumble under that kind of a pressure. He's proven to us he's ready to thrive in it. Like Yanko brought up at the HLTV award show, one of the best moments of 2025 is Apex giving the middle finger to thousands of Americans in the heart of Texas.
Yeah, highlight of the year.
But this round starts with another Eyeballer's curveball. Flamesy walking away with a kill. Low health, sure, but still, you know, you've already been reminded by Vitality that you have to stay on your A game from start to finish through this T side. And the worst thing that could possibly happen right now is to let Vitality pull back in the lead with not even a fully Kevlar'd team.
It's a tenuous moment where, you know, you want to make this call correct. You don't want to throw this round away. You still actually, if you look at the map, are in a very good spot. And Vitality are suspicious about the right thing. It doesn't mean anything, though. They're just bringing a bunch of pistols over here. This is still great staging to the round. There's no close positions on the site that have been taken up. It's going to be pistols retaking.
Ooh, clean shots out of Dex. There we go. Goes a lot of the pressure. ZywOo's still in the middle, but even his element of surprise after 3 teammates die around him's not enough. And this round goes exactly how it always should. Eyeballers easily sweep away the Vitality challenge.
You gotta say Eyeballers are in the lead.
Let's wait for the bomb to explode. We can do it
okay,
together.
because it's ROPS, yeah.
We can do it together.
All right. We gotta wait all the way to the. All right.
Yeah.
Right when it, then we just can't say it now.
If Rob's had a kit, we'd be on the edge of our seats. But at worst, it would have been a death.
Eyeballers are in the lead. I try to say that as awkwardly as possible.
Yeah, your timing was crazy there, dude. Like you forgot how to read. But it doesn't make it any less true. 9-8 on their map pick. Vitality back with guns. We have a game on our hands.
My eyes are open. I'm seated. I'm stimming.
Dex feeling feisty in mid right now. He's bolstered by teammates right behind him. Dodging the flash, taking the pressure down to camera, but ZywOo's gonna cut off the tail end of that. And it's only Dex in the very front to get one. So having a hard committed defender and that well-timed ZywOo mid push, felt like Vitality kind of saw that one coming and then attacked it perfectly. Shave off the third guy, Mezzy gets his on the front, and with only Dex finding success in this one, Vitality have tied the game, which is perfect because the next time Eyeballer... What's wrong with me today?
You on Quaaludes or something?
No, but if you're offering. Eyeballers are in the lead. We get to say that again, maybe, another time.
I'm down to go for every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, right now, should be Vitality tying up. This 1v4 with total bomb possession for Vitality looks far too easy to secure.
Big set play here from Eyeballers towards the A site. And just more of a standard hold, so to speak. Well, okay. No chance at a good duel, but Apex wins it. Vitality tie this thing up.
Do it with a rock-solid round as well. Just the right amount of risk here for ZywOo. Timed it to perfection, hearing those first 2 players stomp down through camera. What are the odds of 4 members of Eyeballers coming out mid? So once 2 are confirmed, yeah, duel that third. But it keeps us right in the middle of the storm. Both teams, guns back in hand. Even a bit of extra cash here for Eyeballers too, so yeah. It's not that risky business. Oh, but that nade for JW, ouch.
Yeah, That was right at his doorstep.
Apex dropping fire in front of Bob. Bob throws the bottle back. Just showing a little bit of skin here to keep Vitality's B defense on its toes.
Back to work in a default. Bob's really suspicious about a re-aggression. He's really right about it as well. Ah, and he catches Apex off. That's nice.
Down to 20 HP, you'll take that.
It's been a real weapon this game, but oh, there's one back for Messi.
Through the smoke over towards Long B. Rolf gets killed. Flamesy wins his duel on camera as Dex was cut off from the JW op. A little bit further ahead of JW, and so man advantage secured by Vitality off that one, about to find themselves with double digits. JW's patience here, and that bomb just sitting outside of the A site.
Yeah, and it's like this re-clear inside of middle. JW seemed to be very aware.
Tons of nades as well for eyeballers still.
There's going to be more players. And he's come over here to just draw their attention. It's going to work. Look at Robs backstepping into camera.
It's the perfect move here from JW. It's got Vitality biting down on nothing.
Oh.
Now Robs is starting to realize, wait, I've fallen for this. Smoke grenades popping all over the opposite side of where Vitality stacked up, and suddenly eyeballers, all they've got to do is hang on to this plant.
Yeah, fresh smoke pops the CTs. I mean, it's 3v3. Bob is low as well. They might want to give it a look.
Dodges the flashbang. Robs doesn't come out just yet. They do emerge from the closet. More utility for this retake, but that's all the nades that Vitality had. And Bob from down beneath pops up to perfection. Robs on the edge of the smoke. This low health bar from JW caused by the ZywOo nade. He'll finish what he started at the beginning of this round, and it's a solid retake from Vitality to secure those double digits.
That's a good position. It's definitely a winning spot there in the 3v3 post plant for eyeballers, but, you know, leave it to Vitality to pull that together. They look really well coordinated. And even when Rob peeks, you're like, oh, JW, why wouldn't you hold that? Well, he's only peeking because his teammate's about to peek from low. JW knows he needs to isolate a fight if possible. And again, they're coordinated, so there's no mistake here. Always taking the tech, standing up. Really seeing the victory. You can feel it.
It's 4 out of the first 5 rounds of this T side, all eyeballers, made possible by that force buy victory.
I don't know who's contributing right now if they're just taking a stress break. Maybe they have the game plan. They're just
it's for sure
having
one of those matches whereby, you know, you start with kind of some expectations, you know, but if you get absolutely bodied by Vitality, then you can't really be too upset about it. It's when you get yourself to this scoreline where you're like, oh shit, it's real. We don't want to waste this opportunity. It's a rare treat to have an official versus Vitality, but eyeballers were in the lead. And unfortunately, we were talking about how they had that economy going for them. They've got a little bit of a curve by this time. AK4 Dex instantly down. That's going to have to change hands. And luckily for eyeballers still, all other 4 members of their team have that Kevlar. But they've got to scoop up that gun at some point, and it's awkward because nobody's actually out towards middle, so they'll just have to do this with the Tech 9s. They barrel through this defense. Maxter's coming through with 1 as Bob XD doubles down, and it's man advantage secured. To hell with the AK-47 top middle. Eyeballers just run rampant through this defense, catching Vitality off with solid timing, and Tech 9s again.
It's off the pause. Genuinely, I don't even know who was talking in this spot, but eyeballers on a low buy once again. Bob XD once again with a multi-kill on this round. They will shove Vitality out of this. No chance to come back into this retake.
Well, well, well.
Yeah.
With Tech 9s.
Terrorists win.
And you could see them really saving the celebration too. You know, they're not popping off at every moment. They're not overreacting to doing half the job.
Oof. Hell of a shot from Maxter. Sprinkle that in and suddenly Vitality. Well, you force them to take their first time out of the game. That's how you know for certain that it's kind of starting to pressure Vitality. This upset feeling all the more real on Anubis. And CTs have a questionable economy here. There's going to have to be some shortcomings for Vitality. It's not desperate, but you just got to make sure that everything has a use in mind. Thomas and an MP9. Early utility pressure, pretty heavy commitment, and the opening duel. Dex just rips ZywOo's head off. And that MP9 down inside of E-Box right now doesn't have anything to deal with, but Apex eats the flashbang. 4 players blind on Eyeballers. Counter utility's crazy.
My God.
Mezzi's in the middle, and Flamesy ends up from platform taking one back, but it's still the Eyeballers 3v2. Not long lived. Pressure's on him. The fact he comes up with all of that is massive, and he leaves Maxter on 11 HP.
He kept that crosshair steady. What a spray. Can Maxter find the exit? He has.
And that's going to dodge Rops, who hears the departure but can't sprint immediately after him. He comes back, but 11 health. Rops isn't ready. Gun out, caught off.
No way.
Massive moment for Maxter, and Eyeballers are in the lead.
He faked the run back and actually got Rops to run.
Rops.
He tricked Rops. After this, too? Oh, my goodness.
Ice cold clutch with 11 HP. And now that economy's bottomed out. And so Eyeballers not only in a lead, but with what should be a guaranteed 2 map points to close. Because it's not even armored pistols here for Vitality. Eyeballers leave that bomb back towards spawn to make sure Vitality can't really overwhelm it. BobXD is gonna have his hands full here. Plenty of players coming through. They'll find that kill, but it's a lot of numbers confirmed. Maxter's cover from a distance is good. And that bomb is very swiftly going to get picked up and head into that A-bomb site.
Bob dies, but it's a nice, strong default. They're still spread out. They have everything watched. Perfect position to refrag. Retake, surely. Forget about it. Flamesy has an AK for what it's worth, and bomb's not planted there for Apex to dive on it. A lead is one thing. They have map point.
2 of them ready to be queued up. The start of this game on the CT side, we saw JW's X Factor, we saw Bob's XD's X Factor, but as this game's gone on, Dex and Maxter have both started to contribute pretty heavily.
Yeah, they gotta be so proud. I mean, they're playing their best CS right now versus the best in the world.
And it's cool because that's kind of those, you know, that's the winning formula sometimes you expect when the upsets are kind of around the corner, right? The guy who has all of the world's experience in JW, who's been here before, shouldn't be shaken. And Bob XD, who is seemingly, provably, with that phase upset, the guy that has maybe the most potential on the team. And when you, as their teammates, start watching JW and Bob XD pull off this opportunity, yeah, you're going to find confidence in the people standing next to you, or in this case, sitting at their houses. Real chance to win their map pick of Anubis. Flamesy tries to take that challenge over the bridge, and it's not for free. Duel for Apex down inside the E-box. Oh, it's right there, but Bob doesn't shoot immediately, so he won't find his angle. Pressure on Vitality. A single kit within this round, residing on Robs. Pressure on Bob now, taken down to 14 HP. Apex is coming out better on this duel. A duel that has at times cost him and Vitality, but here in round 23, he'll win it. Missed off shot from JW as Flamesy's pressure keeps this up, and Vitality will gun towards overtime with what is currently a 5v3.
Oh, that one swings things back in a bad way, unfortunately for Eyeballers. A 3-on-5 spot, and Apex, credit to him, he is not scared of Bob. He's been fighting for control of E-Box every round. They'll have to reveal their positions now. Outside of B, not a lot of time to regroup.
And a confirmation. Apex gonna find it all grouped up. Still a couple of defenders already in position. Scramble from Flamesy soon to join them inside Temple. Good flashbang out from ZywOo as well. Sets up Mezzy to perfection. And now Maxter finds a headshot under this, and ZywOo's there to close. We go round 24 with Eyeballers still having one chance to win this.
I mean, they've done so much impressive stuff. They've won like these Tech 9 rounds. They've won some really good rifle rounds. They won a couple of retakes, their defaults and everything. But now it just comes down to the final pressured round, 24. You didn't want to let it get here. Vitality show us every time they answer back, like they're still playing really well. That's again the crazy part here for Eyeballers. But you were talking about seeing that finish line. Well, now it's like right in front of them, and that's definitely for many the scariest moment. And JW sitting here thinking like, I know how to think like a winner. I know how to put myself in the spot and then actually follow through with that victory. Unfortunately, in that last round, one slightly missed op shot from him, and it's not a 4v4, it's a 5v3. And he'll have to contribute just as much as sort of this emotional leader of the team as an individual carrying such an important weapon. Let's see what they got. Everybody has everything they want.
It's an honest round of Counter-Strike to try to close. And what could have been an opening duel for JW.
Man, opting to jump right. That was scary, but it actually, I think it would have got, he would have killed if he went the other way. Bob XD tagged down to 34 already.
Meticulous with these flashbangs. Both oppers trying to get on this angle to just hold bridge.
Looks like Eyeballers will be given a little bit of space.
You said it earlier in this cast that, you know, sometimes with Anubis, the question is like, how much pressure do you want to put on mid? And we've seen different looks. Pretty risky business sending that op out early, but now Dex all of a sudden has a lot of room to put pressure on Vitality to keep these bomb sites split.
Just blocked their vision, bifurcated the sights, dodged a flash, and he gets the kill.
Flamesy meant to come through with a frag, confirms that there's only one there, and Apex smokes off E-Box. A little bit of mid-pressure here by Dex. He only survived with 10 points of health.
Playing right in front of the smoke. He's waiting for them to flash by him.
Bomb starting to leave. Dex positions inside of camera.
They're running though. It's
Rops,
the CTs who know it.
He's gonna hear that movement outside A main, but he doesn't want to turn his back just yet. This crawl out from camera's going unnoticed. ZywOo's gonna get blindsided. Rops brings this back, and he's got the hold towards A main. Bomb at his feet, and a 1v3 for Rolf. Already everybody else for Vitality on the scene, and Rolf's gonna get blindsided. Rops rock solid. Vitality survived that test, and we go OT.
Oh, you could just see it on his face. Ooh. That's a struggle. They did so much work to get to the point where they could have, you know, they even got the 5v4. Took over mid, avoided a flash. 70% of the job was finished. But ZywOo got one quick pick off just before Dex could swoop in for an extra kill. And Robs did the rest.
With the multi-frag and the close.
The reaction is so good from PETA. Oh, man.
Look, he just got scooped up by a tornado.
Got hit by a frag grenade.
Psychic blast. Two rounds to close the challenge on Anubis. Unable to do so, but Dex is right back to this mid play.
You know, anything but a choke. Those are very good attempts. Vitality just played that much better.
Robs down first, 5v4. Fountain player also dead with nothing, and that mid control is just non-existent here for Vitality. Slight adjustment from the eyeballers, ready to pounce on A main faster. Apex, the first of the last three to arrive on the scene. He's gonna catch Bob. JW gets the trade frag. Dex comes and joins out through that camera, and that gives a shot over to ZywOo. Feels like this retake has legs to stand on.
Oh, absolutely.
But it is bomb planted. And it's Mezzi to try to get this going. Clipped by the player, half climbing up into heaven. A ZywOo 1v3 clutch is what's needed here for Vitality. And as he drops a nade down into the bomb site, wide swing up from the stairs. ZywOo lucky to be alive, and he knows it. Pressure still on as JW gets into the camera, and it's such a nuisance when that thorn in your side prevents you from moving forward safely. Eyeballers secure the first in OT.
It's a clean set play, great entries right there, and it's a site that was really hard to take last time. They make it look even easier this time. More to give.
Made easier with that 5v3 out of the gate. A-Main really betrays Vitality in that round.
That was a key duel from JW. Mezzi was being so careful, shoulder peeking, got the vision, went for the pre-fire.
First double op adjustment here for Vitality in this game.
ZywOo holding this, yeah.
And Robs puts his over towards A-Main, where they just lost bodies. Easy pickup for ZywOo in anticipation of the JW boost.
Made them regret that fast.
And now I think we're gonna get an A-Main walkout. Yep, Robs flash off the angle at least.
They might not know that was a second op. Bob's been getting chipped down in the spot very consistently. Oh, right when he wanted to go for something. It's another little bit of damage. It all adds up.
Yeah, Apex and Bob have been just locking horns on this utility duel all half long.
That's fight of the night.
And Apex, knowing that there's no longer a firebomb for his feet, goes one bit deeper. That bomb's...
Sending this one back to the op, but the bomb is still back in mid.
Yep.
I mean, if they just walk into this, it's a free frag for Robs. They really wanted to show some presence, but because he's opping, even though it's not smoked, I don't think they knew there was an op there. They probably think Vitality are extra worried about A, but they're not really. Nice even-handed defense right now across the map. Free B for ZywOo.
Still more room to work. ZywOo under threat. It's gonna get swarmed by the last two. Good double kill here for Maxter. Ooh, he gets himself a third. Turn back around. Bob XD gets the trade
He's
back.
gotta get the bump. Oh, there's no
missed
time.
The timing. He could dive the temple. Oh, by a second, and Robs hits the shot just in case.
Yeah, I mean, that's just Bob, unfortunately. I guess he dies after time. Not that it matters. Maxter made that scary.
Yeah, clean triple kill in what was a 2 versus 5 situation. Starts piecing them together. This turnover towards the E-box.
They just have all these heroes on this team.
Terrorists win.
With the licking of the lips after, man. This is, we've got a character on our hands.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's the most Swedish thing I've ever seen. Oh, Bahul. Apex, quick headshot. See you later, Bob.
Oh, man. You know, Apex is one of those games. He's got 13 kills, but he has just been controlling this area so well.
Yeah.
Showing us it's about utility.
Trying to build up a guy that's 13 and 21, but honestly, like, genuinely making Bob's job hard. And there's Apex with another one on Maxter, whose potential we saw in that last round. So suddenly, a Vitality 14-13 looks likely. It's going to be this mid walkout for Eyeballers. 2 players in position. Robs is going to catch him off guard on timing. You'd think.
Spotted.
Pops up once, doesn't see it. There we go. Oh. Beauty. As Robs connects the 2 headshots, and Flamesie's there to end this. Vitality secure it comfortably. 2 CT round wins in overtime.
Yeah, that round was, but it's that 1 round game. Oh, cleanest kill yet from Apex over Bob. And even when he doesn't kill him, he's been getting him low. And, you know, you really do have to zap his power somehow, because if Bob stays alive too long, that's when good things happen for eyeballers. But yeah, no joke. This is now a strong spot. Vitality have a whole half of information on eyeballers. They're fully warmed up, clearly. It's always harder to believe the underdog in overtime. Rosh is going for the quarantine protocols.
CT's test a couple of positions, and Maxter's coming through with kills again.
Can you believe that?
Wild to me that Maxter has surpassed everybody else at this point. 26 and 16. Oh, Robson Flamesy, though, still recovering this. Trying to make a round of it. But it started so convincingly for the eyeballers, and Dex is going to make sure that it's not in vain. They push B main and Camera in mid at the same time and come up with favorable duels. Not easy fights to sign up for, but they walk away with frags.
Yeah, Maxter's just caught some crazy headwinds. The amount of kills he's gotten these last few rounds.
And the trade's right there from Dex. He's got a triple at the end. And again, we said kind of across the board. You know, Bob's actually been surpassed now. Maybe that's Apex holding him back.
Definitely.
But Dex and Maxter, who felt like they were riding Bob's coattails and JW's momentum at the start of this game, they're now kind of the stars of the show. And that bodes really well for eyeballers because they're showing their ability across the squad. And they tie this game at 14 all.
14 all. What a special performance from all these guys.
This is still anybody's game. Fast moves coming through from Vitality. That's pretty costly, all things considered.
They ate those HEs.
Full-blown exec, and Maxter just wants space to play pillar. Oh, it's good. One on the side of the smoke, still Vitality. Try to play it stubborn, and Mezzi's going to win the spam duel. JW, we've seen great things from his op in this position.
They have to rely on this molly. No smoke to work with. JW wishes he could get another bit of vision.
Oh, while that A flank starts to get into position, Bob has caught them off guard before, and ZywOo not ready for it yet again. Man advantage secured. Eyeballers on the brink of taking a 15th. They've got Vitality stuck in this bomb site, it seems, but Camera is that one exit.
Yeah, they forged a way out. What's interesting is this bomb gets planted. Apex is now in the most important position on the map. He knows it.
Look how far back Bob fell back within this round. He was all the way back over towards Canals just in case they went for that Camera exit.
And Apex knows for a fact they're not coming here. He's got to get the guys up in heaven. Mezzi's just lurking around.
It's all about the timing in Apex. Oh, it's just out there.
Didn't get spotted, doesn't look like.
USP's going to catch Mezzi. Apex now has to do it on his own, and he gets blasted. You've got eyeballers with their third attempt to finish this map queued up next.
This is just beyond class here from eyeballers. So well played. A nice flank once again from Bob. And a solid hold. They get some preemptive nade damage versus the rush as well. They had Vitality running through that smoke and regretting it.
And for whatever it's worth, Flamesy got left-clicked by a teammate's knife coming out of spawn as well. 9 damage, but hey, when you go into the smoke spam fight...
Hey, versus eyeballers, you need every bit of health.
It all matters. Vitality don't secure it a double overtime. Eyeballers win their map pick. Off a good map of Counter-Strike as well.
So good. I'm not seeing anything gimmicky.
And it's not one of those days where like ZywOo's teammates have kind of just let him down. We've got performances from Mezzi and Flamesy and Rops to build this up. Two failed abilities in regulation to close this map. Third one right here, right now.
Bob gets to flex a little bit here, holding on to E-Box versus his nemesis in Apex. That's spot on as well. So much damage.
Yeah, and it's harder to get into E-Box than it is to hold it. Apex feeling Bob's wrath. Right now, though, it is just 2 members of Eyeballers inside of this site. JW with the op on the bridge push, more utility damage. This time, Flamesy's now softened up, and Vitality are going to try to go headstrong into this bomb site in a matter of seconds. 20 on the clock. Bob's able to hold down for now. There's that flank out of JW. He read this was coming. Not the first time Vitality try to go all into B. They've got to get that bomb back. They'll scoop it up, but then JW through smoke with the Deeg. Man advantage, 7 seconds. And as Mezzy tries to now have hands busy, here comes Rolf, and it's covered. Massive moment back for Flamesy as he keeps his head on a swivel. And Maxter, 27 to his name. Round 30. And as he gets close to this site, it's separated. Element of surprise bodes well. Mezzy hanging off inside of the E-Box. Fire in front of him. No smoke to cover that bomb, but it is tucked into this obelisk, and he can put pressure on with that tap. Mezzy coming at it, and Maxter, all you need, a shot between Mezzy's eyes. Oh, but it comes back their way, and we go OT2.
Oh, man, they had a death grip on that round until Flamesy ripped it out.
0 for 3 in rounds to close this game so far.
Oh, this kill from JW thought that sealed the deal at 10 seconds. Bomb getting dropped. They somehow recovered this. Flamesy recovered it. Wow.
JW's wild antics are timeless.
He smelled something was up. He went for that mid push. I mean, it's there's only a certain amount of time left on the clock. No one's taking mid this late. He comes in with another flank. It's another successful flank for Eyeballers. They are finding those. Again, everything is great, but Flamesy, I mean, it's incredible. He knew he was going to have to basically pick apart a crossfire and defend the bomb all at once. He was ready for it.
Phenomenal cover. Vitality going to try to play with the timing, go at this one again. Bob, good test. Shaves Mezzy off the play at least. Support inbound soon enough. But Vitality don't find any other targets, and then Bob's just going to test the waters coming around that smoke. Another smoke thrown out from Temple opens a door for Rolf, but Apex, in anticipation of this exact play, he's got the freebie.
You'll regret that.
Vitality looking to secure a lead in OT2. Maxter's flank well timed, almost caught the jail player. Frag grenade could still make this one possible. As Rops is sitting on half health, JW scours the field, but he's not going to find an angle because you get Vitality changing to the backside of the bomb site. All 3 players just line that one up. Sure, the bomb's not for them, but they'll rush it when they need to. With the man advantage, you'd think they'd have it, but back plat gets covered.
10 seconds.
No kit
way.
here. So definitely an unwinnable round. And Rops comes through to just guarantee it. Vitality strike first in OT2.
Wow, they get this lead back, man. They can't say they didn't have to work for it. It's a formidable defense there. And a timeout's getting called in OT.
It's a snooze break.
Oh, a snooze break.
Snooze break. Oh no, he spilled water on his desk. That's gotta be it.
Oh, okay.
Because if we're taking tech pauses to clean our phones,
Yeah.
there's more pressing matters at hand, brother.
This is a real sport, man. Dangerous things happen. And what did Petus smash? He threw something as well.
Did he?
Yeah, you know he gets animated. I'm trying to see him on LAN.
Yeah, right. Just doing cartwheels and falling on the ground when the close rounds are lost.
Jumping into walls.
I think the king of the at-home pop-off still has to be probably Cadian in the COVID era when he started tearing down backdrops.
Throwing chairs, yeah. No, the bar is high. I don't think he needs a chair. Oh my goodness.
That just bounced back into his face? Can we play that one more time just to confirm it?
Yeah, I mean, even slow it down.
Just one more, please.
Oh. What if he knocked himself out? Oh. Yeah. Oh. What is that?
It looks like I think it's a little water bottle, like a little.
Is that like a TV remote?
Little metal can. Well, if you're just joining us, welcome to Overtime 2 between 2025's #1 team and ZywOo and friends. Eyeballers have eliminated FaZe already at Bounty. That kind of had us all surprised.
The world's first major MVP.
Then we thought to ourselves, it's FaZe starting slowly, the beginning of a season. This is now a very real deal for Eyeballers. Anubis, their map pick, Overpass Vitality's choice up next, and Mirage if we need it.
I don't want to see anything else get broken, but I kind of do also. I'm loving the energy. Ooh, it's a big win here for ZywOo. Got a couple of quiet rounds, but never know when he's going to strike again. And Rolf, man, that's a lot of pressure. Oh, he just goes down empty-handed. That's a sight run over. This could be a second T round here for Vitality.
Oh, you'll find that timing at least. Try to keep it alive. It's a 3v5 and very few opportunities beyond this one, so take a look at it, Bob. But getting pelted by utility. That frag grenade coming over the wall, taking him down to 13. And they're all just waiting for that A main flank to get closer. Bomb at the halfway point.
They got to dislodge ZywOo, but how can they?
It's going to be a tough one to get through that smoke. Rob's holding it, eats a flashbang. Dex is now into the corner. Bob's found his frag. Dex shaves one off the play. It's a corner position here for Mezzi. And him and Rops just leaning on one another. Mezzi getting the first towards long, and all of a sudden, you've got Vitality in a much more comfortable position. 17 rounds on the board.
Yeah, they're set now. They're right about to close this. Rops could have died right there. That flash coming in through main was perfect. From a 3v5. Shouldn't have even come close, but Rops and Mezzi had it all figured out.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Wild blind. Oof, looking for the clean sweep. And Maxer's got other ideas.
32 and 21 is Maxer.
Just, you know, versus Vitality. Your average Sunday afternoon.
My God.
Bob on the hunt. Ooh, catches Rops. ZywOo here to trade frag back at least, but this 2 versus 4 is only 1 kill deep. And Maxer's going to keep that pressure up, knowing that ZywOo's probably concerned about another A main push. We see that with him guarding the climb up. And well timed by Maxer, dropping that bomb and putting Mezzi into an impossible clutch.
Can you believe this guy? The deeper the game goes, the more impact he gets.
The fact he's got a minute to try to make this happen, though. If that Opera oversteps this line, that could be Mezzi's way in, because the other 2 over towards B. I believe this angle's being held. Mezzi gonna step into it. Yeah, ZywOo ready to lock that in. So at the very least, Eyeballers take 1 on the CT side, but it was 2 in the first half for both teams.
Yeah, I mean,
well, first overtime.
they're getting put to work right now. So nice here from Maxter. On a mechanical level, we've always seen great moments from him.
Yeah, but now it feels like he's just got a little more swagger in his step. Maybe chalk it up to playing next to ZywOo. Flamesy body blocks it. Good on Rolf. Get that kill back through smoke. We haven't had to talk about Rolf too much. That's a pretty critical trade frag to come out with. Frag grenade sails past Apex. Oh, he's testing the waters and has to spray back just to get himself into cover. Rob's going to take a look at Bridge as well. Vitality continuing to keep some pressure up, but it's Bob to slip through the smoke.
They do know they scared Apex after that spam, so he falls back. Bob immediately takes the space. They were walking away as well. Gotta see which way the bomb drifts in this spot. Oh. If that kill went the other way, maybe you get the swing and Bob could make some momentum off of it, but he's still holding on.
6 bullets. Oh, and he doesn't need any more than that.
Apex heard that.
Mezzy now needs some help, so Rops is coming over. Frag off of the pillar. That's going to land at their feet. Great damage off Mezzy's grenade. Stalls it for a second. Lets Rops get into the bomb site. Mezzy brings one with him, and Rops is just finding kills now. Finding his moments to strike. A JW 1v2 in 2026 with 9 HP.
Enough time to get to the A site. 2 guys on the other side of the map. And the gun he's looking for on the way back.
A vacant A bomb site free for the plant.
He's going to have some time here, but Mezzy is still kind of close. Sorry, ZywOo.
Pistol out for ZywOo. Feels like he knows about the damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, steps right through it to finish it off. JW never even really given a chance. If only he had more HP. That's 18 for Vitality and their first chance to win this map.
It's a cool move from Bob to sneak into E-Box after that damage from Apex and then finally take him out as well. But it was just a material advantage all the way through. The fight's being won in middle. Rob's getting an excellent kill.
It looked like Rob's kill from Bridge was a really deep angle as well from Rolf.
Ah, okay.
Just clipping him right before he tried to leave. But Rolf did kind of invite that spam back by shooting through. Sorry, it's Rolf. Being corrected by production. Bunch of Danes telling me how to speak Swedish. Flamesy into the long A fight. Great flash. Or whether or not... Fire for Bob, and oh no.
Yeah, he dips back into the well, and now a 3v5.
Coming to an end. Was that a team flash that Eyeballers ate inside of long?
We can move past it if it was.
Or did Flamesy underhanded himself?
Let's talk about this lurk instead. They've got a real big split coming into B. There's a moment here where Dex could just absolutely raise hell with the time on the clock. Like, they're not watching this at all. They're just assuming that this is going to be a mid lurk. Maybe they go slowly. Oh,
right there.
Okay.
How much do you want?
Okay.
Apex is turned around, though. Apex sees it!
Oh, he watches that.
Sixth sense tingles.
Oh.
And what could have been the Hail Mary moment for Eyeballers' dream of upsetting Vitality tonight just fizzles out inside of that bomb site. It's a challenge to be proud of, but it comes up short. And Vitality survive a test and a half. A test offered up by all of the Eyeballers. Bob and JW got this party started, but Maxter and Dex took it over by the end of this map.
This is going to sting. A much better first map compared to what we saw from Eyeballs when they faced off against FaZe. It gave you hope. It gave...
No, but he's too good of an analyst.
I know.
Professional yapper.
He's always got something to say. But you can just say no. And I think in this case, you kind of have to recognize that it is tough to identify a weak point with Vitality unless you are the likes of Furia. So Eyeballers will have their hands full moving into this second map.
Yeah, man. I mean, they showed us something that you could never expect. They've already shown us a series you could never expect. I think FaZe are probably feeling a little bit better about their loss, seeing how well Eyeballers have just played. Overpass is obviously going to be a different level of brilliance from Vitality. Eyeballers, as they understand, as we're seeing, going to have to continue to bring their A game.
Oh, he's floating, Wanders.
These guys can literally walk on water.
Are we allowed to do this?
Whoa.
Now crouch on me.
This whole broadcast is
falling apart at the seams.
now standing on the shoulders of J-Raz.
Robs, you better not get anything for this. Yeah, somebody walks out. Had him in the bag. Rolf catches the headshot onto Flamesy. He's gonna find a first blood. Eyeballers, ooh, second one's for him. ZywOo's got the answer back. They find that boosted Bob. And a 3v5 recovery after Rolf kicked it off well. Bomb's down. Smoke still up towards short. Dex's flank's been found, and ZywOo's going to alleviate pressure by killing JW. He's allowed to now join his teammates, look back to the site, and somehow he just taps out those last two as well.
Oh, he got an ace.
Yes, he did, Launders.
Oh, he
just
got
like that.
5. Woo!
Out of nowhere as well. Felt like those last two kills were not going to be his for the taking, but ZywOo, chalk it up. Another ace.
My goodness.
Vitality catching aces left, right, and center on Overpass pistols so far this year.
I was about to talk about how, you know, Rolf throughout the last game, unfortunately, was the one guy just was struggling pretty much the whole time. And then he gets this 2K hold, only to be countered and outshined by ZywOo and his 5K. First ace of the year for ZywOo, I think. Oh, Jesus.
From 100 to 0.
Was that 2 mollies or?
Nope, just Mezzy.
He was just dancing around in that.
Just Mezzy. The man likes the way it feels. Dex gets a USP kill. Upgrade to the MAC-10. Tried to give himself a flash to work with, but Flamesy too hot on the trot to give him any further chance. Oh, that's going to confirm 2 more bodies. Expect that bomb to go downstairs.
Yeah, seeing everybody now.
Eyeballers trying to scramble, but Rops is well ahead of the rotation. And that's going to serve up an issue here for Eyeballers, hoping to get something going. But also, this was just USPs, right? They want that round 3 rifle round to be where this CT side starts.
And it's only Bob. He goes down. 2-0 start for Vitality. Not setting my expectations this game. You know, tried to not do it on Anubis and was still surprised. You know, tried to just not set them, but just thought, I can't help but think ZywOo or Vitality are just going to run them over. That didn't happen at all. And in fact, it was 3 chances. Was it 3 chances to close the game for Eyeballers?
Yes. Yeah. 2 in regulation, 1 in overtime.
And again, anything but a choke. Like it wasn't like that at all. Like Vitality bested them, stole a couple of rounds from them by playing incredibly well. But
I mean, the Flamesy star potential.
I didn't see any nervous moments from Eyeballers, really.
Nope. Ugh. But now, unfortunately, this could be one of those worlds where they needed Anubis to have a chance on Mirage. Obviously, the further you go down in the tiers of Counter-Strike, sometimes the weaker the map pools get.
Every time, in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the hardest team. Like they literally, it doesn't even matter that the map changed. You know, like Vitality were good at every map. They even had a streak on Train going, even though that was one of the least played maps.
This gun round has not bode well for Eyeballers so far. And this is the bonus for Vitality, as there was 2 MAC-10s in the middle of it. Oh. Rops gets just what he needs.
Just the perfect place to stand there for Rops.
It's the jump on Bob. And Maxer right now operating alone versus 3 players here inside of A. Ooh, good on him to find 2. Does his job at least, but bomb will be picked back up by ZywOo, planted for Mezzy in bathrooms. And we're gonna have a Rolf 1v2 attempt. Utility goes far beyond him, so he's actually given a chance. The nade missed the dumpster stoppage, so he's got a little room to work with. Mezzy's dead, and Rolf's gonna clutch 3 kills in the round, and Eyeballers find victory in their first gun round.
Feeling so happy for this man. Again, he was sitting there on like 12 kills, no matter how deep that last map went. He clearly hated Anubis. Here he is looking alive. A 2K hold on the pistol. Now this clutch. Already a much better start. Everything can change in a map if you have the right attitude.
Yeah, I mean, T-side on Overpass still daunting. I'm curious if that Molotov was meant to be right on Dumpster or if it was meant to stop him from rotating up already, but it's burning behind Rolf there. You know, if Mezzy thought that Rolf was still down towards B, then there's a chance that it's meant to really prevent him. But either way, it comes up with the Eyeballers round win. But again, I called it the bonus round because there was those 2 MAC-10s and the Galil still in it. This time Apex just that Tech 9, but Still AK's majority vitality here in round 4.
It's got to start with this con stoppage.
It's got to be this round as well, back-to-back for Eyeballers, because if not, one survivor in the round prior, economically, they're on the edge, and Flamesy's gonna keep battling Dex here. Top of Bathrooms held onto by JW, 3v3 earned.
Keeping the trades good.
He floats around a bit. Shadow advantage. Apex baits it out with the shoulder peek. And now he's stuck in with JW. Oh, another missed shot though. Now the pressure's starting to come in from the backside as well. And JW leaves a lot to be desired in this one.
Oh man.
2 critically missed shots puts Rolf back into another clutch.
Bet Productions regretting telling you how to pronounce it correctly.
Rolf.
Yeah, I didn't even do it right.
Oh, sorry.
Rolf. The guard dog of Eyeballers.
He's got the dog in him, I'll tell you that. We already had the 1v2. This time that preventative utility does hold him back from pushing Dumpster. And Vitality's so ready for his attempt that he knows better, and he's got to walk away. So now we're in that kind of worst case scenario. Eyeballers win the round off Rolf. Sorry.
That's going to bug Connor for the rest of the day.
I'm going to have a bad time. I'm tweaking. And so his save in this one is going to have to somehow fuel an upset round next, or Vitality run away with a comfortable patty start to this T side.
It's getting to the point where you see Maxter and you're like, well, how's he going to get a 2K this time? And, you know, getting 1.5 seems like, oh, old Maxter just crushes them. But there's no way you could double that performance from Anubis, right? That was just unreal. Nope.
Missed the timing because of that.
Yep. Missed the ROPS. Oh, and they won't know about this push.
Will they think about it though? Because he did slip off. Nah, it's false confidence. Executed. Yeah.
It got assembled a little bit slowly, a little bit late.
Feels like they kind of like mispositioned it. And then Apex is ready for that. Are you kidding?
Yeah. That
Doth thou kiddeth me?
That was an IKEA quality assembly.
At least somebody gets a kill with that AK-47 save from the last round.
Big Bad Bob.
And we got a freebie for Maxter. Gets the jump on Mezzy. Poor guy. USP to the face. Careful. 2v5. You'd think impossible, but bomb sites still belong to the Eyeballers.
It's just the armor. That's the issue. Great AKs they don't want to give away. This round's not coming to them. I mean, Bob's up in heaven, I guess. That'll get smoked, though. Oh, he's playing for it. Okay.
This could catch somebody off.
Gotta be a headshot right away.
Tiptoeing in, but it's not the instant kill. And so it's the B bomb plant instead for Vitality. 4-1 their T side start.
So is Male 09 going to join them, or?
It's a good question.
Well, I'm actually thinking he should go 100 Thieves.
100 Thieves.
And then they could just be a Northern European connection.
100 Thieves, the team that everybody was really hyped for.
They got Device, Rain.
And some other guys.
They got a Swede, Norwegian, a Dane. Could have 2 Swedes. When do they play?
I don't know. They're being tactical about it. You know, Messioso. He's going to pick the perfect moment for them to strike.
VRS Master, but
done all the
they didn't go for a core, so that's what's going to make things harder. Maybe they were inspired by Nip.
it's one of those North American, or not North American.
Yeah, we can claim them.
No, I think it's like a qualifier for one of the events in the Americas that they were supposed to debut in. It eludes me at the moment.
Oh, okay.
And Rops has eluded eyeballers pretty consistently in this short presence.
Yeah. Ah.
Third round, he's just kind of slipped into that corner.
Eating nades when you're defending. Nothing will make you more salty than that. Oh, great find here for Bob. This one back over Apex. I didn't realize like how much they would go head-to-head in this series, and that's already been fun. Trying to bait this peek out. Double top bathroom. Such a good spot to be in. Flash works great.
Yep.
And he barely gets away with that. And some info. It gets a little scary for Max.
Yeah, he's feeling squeezed now, but if he tries to walk out short side bathroom, it's going to be the ZywOo angle held. Easy. Flashbang goes past ZywOo.
They relied on that.
And that flashbang obviously tells them JW's over here. Somebody's got to have been here to throw that.
They almost just, it looks like they just want to leave them the space they go around. Just Rops in the middle of all this. They could take their time. JW's going to have to fight back to the site.
Well timed on that clear. It's just as JW felt the squeeze to make a move. Things felt too quiet for too long. But Bob gets into position fast enough. Didn't waste any time. Just locking in behind Optimus. Tagged down to 45. He's dealt with by Rops, and that is an A-site prime for the taking.
5 fingers on one hand. So coordinated. Unfortunately, that flash could have just been a bit better.
I've been working on a new impression.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
This is Anders Bloom
Okay.
if he was a 15th century scholar.
Oh my goodness.
Hiko, doth thou kiddeth I?
All right.
Terrorists win.
You get it? You get it, guys?
What about Sean Connery on a moon mission? Space. What in the world?
Don't pull the trigger, bro. Put it down. It's Overpass. You'll recover. It's Vitality. You're never supposed to win this. You can fight for it, though, and they've got the guns to do it. Let's see if Max or Rolf have something up their sleeves.
Rolf. Great counter utility. It's only it's the 1 HE. It's about as good as it gets to the 1 HE they've got.
There's that spam back, Apex. Just died to it last round. Gonna die to it again, huh? Some lessons are hard to learn, and Bob is gonna capitalize on the short play because Robs has been there like 4 out of the 7 rounds we've seen now.
Yeah.
So no surprise to catch him there again. Just surprised that he doesn't win the duel with the better gun. Mezzy inside of Connector, figuring out the aggressive move from Dex, trying to bring back this 3v5 for Vitality.
Not a lot of damage on Mezzy. Got a few bullets off too. Maxter, he could catch good timing, or could be painfully awkward. Oh, they're perfect on the clear.
Yep, Flamesy.
They think Bob is here though. No one was covering this.
There we go. Jumps on it. Good on him to not play too timid. Tries to catch a timing, does exactly that. Keeps man advantage secured, and Vitality dropping utility on this. If they think they can go back, JW's got other ideas. Oh, and Mezzy, clean as need be.
And now they've got to kind of chase him down or rotate, and it looks like
15 seconds.
Bob's going to go for the quick rotation. He'll actually be here first. How do you want to play it, Bob? You can walk all the way up.
He's going to stand in the open ground, hold the angle, try to stop that bomb. Oh, it's clean for the first one. ZywOo has to go for the bomb plant. Pistol over top. ZywOo ready. And Bob does esports from the top of the bomb site. In with the hold. 2 kills on his own. Had to deliver.
Bob does esports, breaking Vitality. an Elite reference.
Double the rounds. Off the back of Bob.
Oh,
Yeah, how many
first half
times-
is just
right?
sick. I was wondering, like, what's a special play he's going to make if he's just going to play back in graffiti? Well, he knows he's probably there earlier than they expect. They don't have time to clear things out. And it's not just one long spray. It's just a beautiful tap to kick it off.
If that duel's any longer, you know, ZywOo's gonna have just that extra half a second more to come off of the bomb plant ready.
That was on purpose.
Nasty shot by Bob.
Oh, it's not flashed, eh? He's not pushing all the way through, though.
Here we go.
Okay.
One step too far. Rolf able to get his Dex inside of short, cuts off the other side of this Flamesy approach.
Oh, they missed a molly.
Flamesy's kind of stuck in, but ZywOo at least recovers the short control of all this. Apex not dead to his spam, but seemingly spotted. I mean, he ate that flash and some bullets whizzed by.
They have another molly as well. ZywOo could throw it onto the barrels if he wants to.
I'm gonna wait these smokes out and see what happens. ZywOo still has a gap to play around with, but he's lost his teammate, so they'll know exactly where he's coming through from, and Rolf just fires off. Eyeballers starting to collect a few more CT rounds than Vitality would have liked.
Man, Rolf is 9-3 now. I mean, it's kind of wild. He's already almost at his KD back on Anubis. I'd love to hear his thoughts on the map. And after this unfortunate death to start off.
It's everything they can afford here, Vitality. 5-round T-side overpass, that's the quota done already. But Rolf
again.
Pressure on 10-3.
And he's won this fight outside of B. It's not Apex this time. He said, see? This
Not
guy's
ready for that,
fans.
though.
Oh, JW's getting caught off.
Right? Apex holding the smoke. Oh, boy.
Oh, he still got the kill.
Should have been a dead man, will be traded. Bomb.
Yeah. Hard to protect. It's so early, I can't help but feel like he's just got to leave eventually. They're going to triangulate on this position. I think he makes the wise move. Obviously, it'd be nice to like sit on it, but he kills time off the clock as they just go and try to suss out the situation carefully. But it gets to a certain point where they still can even have vision on the bomb, and then it has to be B. They're not actually checking it, though. And that's the right side of Monster cracked open.
Fire in front of this, but still just enough time. Nade should find its mark. Yep, that's Flamesy down by half. Again, layered defense could slow this down just enough. This close play on the side. Maxter's gonna get one and force them to come to him. All three from Maxter.
Come on, man.
Great rifle work set up again. Has Rolf given Eyeballers enough runway to still bring this game back?
Yeah, he's Mr. Multi-kill. What a series so far by Max. That one almost brought to you by 4-3. Are you ready to say Eyeballers are in the lead again?
I didn't think we were gonna have to here on Overpass, but it may be.
We didn't think we'd have to on Anubis either.
Maybe. Made to work for what's left of this T-side. Good timing on Maxter, confirming all the bodies, but the Tech 9s, they've gotten two. Scrambled rotate up from that B bomb site, and it looks like Vitality just gonna keep the pressure on for a second with the flashes. No
They might think about
overcommitment.
going back, though. Yeah, this is a spot where now as a third-rate player shows himself, and he's going to call for help. You know, at least one guy, right? There would instantly be no reason just to go forward to take the site. There's a gun to grab here. This is the really tricky part for eyeballers. I mean, pushing out towards bathrooms is an awesome move. It's a little risk. It helps freeze up a player in the back of the site to have more angles. Smoke at the mouth of long right now. Bob's watching it. Eyes peeled. But if Dex gets his attention pulled towards long at all.
And that walk-up happens.
Yeah. Oh, that's nades getting thrown.
Nice of Vitality to still have tools for the job like that.
Did he get spotted?
I feel like maybe.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah, they're very much fixated on him, but then they forget about Bob. Dex still able to strike. Robs gets the trade back.
With
Bomb
the
didn't get
time.
up. Yo.
I think he's got it,
Just
yeah.
barely. Rolf's gonna try to dive. He stopped it and survives.
Oh, he caught away.
Woo, it's close, but it's another added to the board by Rolf. His second clutch within this A site.
That's hype for Rolf. They've got a significant amount of clutches as well versus Vitality. A lot of contributors. Vitality made that as hard as possible. It felt like a full buy with the exec that came in on A site.
Respect for him bailing out of that fight when there's 1 second left on the clock.
Yeah, man. And like
this,
just turning and looking down.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't die. Like, he's in the spray because the second player was lined up, and then his brain kind of registered, like, don't die. Now this op boost inside of the B site's looking to get tricky. But it's dismantled pretty quickly.
Gotten way too many early fights outside of Monster.
This is 4 rounds consecutive now out of the eyeballers. Really making Vitality work to hang on to this lead.
Mezzy making noise on purpose, it looks like. They flash, they see nothing. And that's actually to scare them. This might speed Vitality up towards A because that's, you know, that's an A player that's in con. But the bomb's still pretty far back. Oh, they're just turning it into a fake. Big damage, but no kill here for JW. And now, though, they're wondering. They've just rotated to A. They want to respect that smoke. But that's a lot of last-second information. It's almost becoming late to even get this exec going.
They gotta give it a try. Down to the limit here. Another smoke comes up. They've got to just run through it blindly. Mezzy takes team damage to the back of the head, and JW finds his second kill of this half. 3 players down on the approach. 4 seconds, no chance. Vitality just spinning their tires in the mud.
I mean, that's huge because JW gets that early peek on Monster, calls for a rotation, falls back as well. They get the late smoke on Monster. They're super well prepared for it. Mentally, they know the attack's coming. And time is just not on Vitality's side.
Say it, Launders.
Eyeballers are in the lead.
After that 5-1 start, the CT side finds ground to stand on. It's been a tough go of it from JW. He had 1 kill coming into that last round. We were singing his praise for the X Factor he brought to the table for Anubis. Same boost that started last round, looking for that deep connector kill, but not quite there for the taking as this scrapped together buy from Vitality featuring Galil's, a Scout, Mac-10, Tech-9. It's not a pretty look for Vitality, and you couple that with them losing to the clock last round. This T-side has lost its momentum. Five v 4 to boot. Dex dying makes this push feel a little more likely. We get that
Won't be ready
rotate
for
up
Maxer.
from B. And JW's there to help out, dropping bomb at the front of bathroom. So it looks like Eyeballers full control here in round 12. And they're gonna stuff that smoke push entirely. Rock solid stuff from JW, a quad kill for the road. Frickin' guy gets 6 kills in the last 2 rounds of play. Halftime.
It looks like Rob's going to be tested in this pistol round, but he's got dual Berettas over towards the ramp. A confident start from ZywOo, who's already taken space away out in the yard. It's Rops, though, on the chopping block. Dual Berettas fire off, and it's all Rops all day!
Every single individual of this G2 squad refuses to falter at the hands of Vitality. Finally, something comes through in round 11. ZywOo's double kill out through the tip of that windowsill. It's better late than never for ZywOo to step forward as the hero Vitality need. And they needed one 5 rounds ago. Apex gets burned into it, and ZywOo, it's all or nothing. Here or never. And as he eats that flash, they'll come barreling towards his sight. Back's turned, and that is 4 frags deep for ZywOo. Oh, it's the ace! It's all 5, and the hero steps forth.
And Apex has been all over the Mag 7 today. Inferno Banana. That's actually one of the stronger places.
Yeah.
Not if you get HE'd. Ooh. His is a bit deep. Jump shot. Go on, do it.
Surely they know. They must have seen Vitality do this. They must have seen Apex do it.
They're holding nades.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Yeah, okay. On the stomp. It's not going to jump. He's waiting for commit. He finds a double. Mag 7 back as he finds 3 or 4 off the jump. Apex. That's one way for the RNG to fall in your favor.
Killing the clock. They're killing the clock. 35 seconds now. Navi have to make a choice.
Flamesy in the same corner he's played in the past. Wonderful right here in hut. Meanwhile, 8th floor falls. Navi get the entry. Mezzi, backside. The anchor of anchors. Vitality's king. He sits here as Bit responds. The headshot Hunter only gets the 2. And so now it is on Ime. And with 15 seconds, he's got to somehow grab that bomb. We've got low health on Mezzi, and they end it right here.
Mouse are so frightened of Banana. I mean, retake util's being set up, but Mouse aren't even close. They only now re-enter ahead of that smoke. Now it's well timed. Molly will stop Mouse's approach. Over it goes. Flames again, forcing these kills, and this time he flicks up with ease.
And no matter how you sliced it in this matchup, there's multiple scores to settle. Vitality, since getting back from the player break in this season, haven't seen them made a final yet. Last time they were here, Mezzi falling short of the finals in London. And Mao's the team that started it all, the beginning of the fall apart for Vitality. Well, they're back now into the grand final. Vitality get it done in 2.
Well, if you thought eyeballers were just going to roll over and accept defeat, you'd be wrong about that one. They find their form towards the end, and it's an unlikely hero that kind of got that CT side kicked off in Rolf.
The most unlikely, for sure. Yeah, like, again, it's an underdog team, and we're trying to highlight everyone's good performances, and we had great things to say about everybody back on Anubis, but Rolf just struggled the whole time. He's literally flipped his scoreline on its head. He's got 2 clutches. He's 13-4. He was amazing over on B. So there it is, the final piece of Exodia has finally come to fruition.
Oh, unfortunately for eyeballers, unlike Exodia, you don't automatically win. Still some work left to be done here on this T side.
Well, I think you should.
And that's the daunting task of Overpass, the attack.
Well, Bob's on the attack. No.
Bob shredded. Plenty of defenders down here on the B side as well. That smoke grenade really takes the wind out of their sail for a second. They try to just play the off timing, dive through it. And it's Flamesy keeping it clean. Apex executes. JW bringing this one back, but it falls on Maxter in the clutch.
Clock's not on his side from this distance, that's for sure. The only thing saving it, P250.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Rops gives a little too much slack over, and Maxter finds the first of 3.
Yeah, don't play with Max.
But ZywOo has actually found timing, slipped down into the mud. And that close proximity, the moment Maxter tries to go for a plant, you're going to think ZywOo's Berettas come up to roar.
And he has no idea, no inkling, suspicion.
No way he clears this. He already got the 2 kills on that. Still looking out towards heaven, but he's so worried about the flank. Not ZywOo there on the ramp now. trying to figure out where the hell this second CT's at. Really just goes to show he has no idea that ZywOo has managed to creep up this close.
And there's no time to do anything else, and this plant is not going to come in.
Dead. Unfortunately, Maxter missed that timing as ZywOo was able to creep out from Graffiti, and so that seals the deal for the second pistol. Vitality closing the gap.
Yeah, Max definitely, you know, he had a chance. If he wanted to go for an earlier plant, that might have been respected. Maybe I would have had time to fake, and so ZywOo maybe doesn't peek right away, but it'll end at this one shot. 2 pistols in this game here for Vitality. He's like, I'm here, come get me.
2 Deagles out there. ZywOo just gonna farm some easy frags. And with the Berettas out, he'll falter. So Rolf gets 1. But there it is, as quick as they can. Vitality tie this game up.
Tons of money made. CT side to look forward to. Knowing you got both pistols definitely takes the weight off your shoulders a little bit.
What the hell? Excuse me?
Did Jay put that there? What?
That scared me for a second. I was anticipating some kind of like it moment.
Than answers.
You know, balloon pops. It's just a clown inside. But instead,
it's all the distraction. Where's this round gone?
Just a clown on the mic. And that wallbang kill to kick it off, trying to take short control. Apex found that one instantly. So this first gun round for Eyeballers, it was just so quickly put to a real challenge.
They need some kind of lead. One thing Inferno offers you up on T side is a raw entry power on the B side, especially if they let you out a monster.
Burst over.
Flash is good.
Yeah, trying to find the space to open it all up, but Vitality's so ready to just send flashes his way. And they are going to slaughter the Eyeballers in the Swedes' first attempt with guns here on Overpass. They get absolutely nothing going for them.
Say it, Connor.
Vitality are in the lead. That
have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't. Didn't feel as good. I mean, we've been saying it for a year now.
Yeah. But Vitality have definitely been tested.
You know, Anubis was no joke, and again, I didn't expect this one to get competitive. But
is everyone in Sweden watching this game right now?
I mean,
in the bars and everything?
I think there's probably a lot of people.
Kappa Bar? Are we on Kappa Bar right now?
It's almost 7 p.m. We're probably on the TV at the BME studios.
Yes.
Shout out to those boys, but fast play towards B. And it's Bob in with the entry, you know, play with a little more lightning. Unfortunately, the Tech-9s are gonna get shredded. Max are down to 11 health, and yet again, Vitality ready to step up to that task. So majority alive, obviously Eyeballers trying to change up the tempo, not be as predictable. And I mean, if you go back to Anubis, there was a couple of rounds like that where their Tech-9s did pop out and blast away Vitality. But I think Vitality's comfort here on Overpass is gonna be that much more fine-tuned. You catch them off guard with the newest map in Anubis. Here, I think it's just a great example of protocols for those emergency moments.
Yeah, I mean, skilling's a really difficult part. You can totally explode and overwhelm the B site with anything, but it's also easier to keep your distance on CT side, easier to get a lot of utility damage before the exec happens. Those advantages only amplify the better your team gets.
Oi.
And now they're dealing with the best. Good start here from Rolf. Flamesy going on an expedition, and oh, that one jumps into his lap. Freaked him out with the utility. Shrouded the push.
Nice flashbang. It's to perfection. Dex fully white. And Apex given a free duel as he takes over that boost. So they'll go bathrooms and try to move this one towards that A site. Right now it is just ZywOo jumping around, having all this responsibility alone. JW didn't get a chance to pull the trigger on site. And ZywOo just tucks into front Optimus. Yeah, I thought he got spotted. Bob very much locked in on that clear. And so they find enough room to put this bomb down, you'd think. Bob trying to take a little more space, challenge this bank retake. 3v3 in a post plant, looking good for the eyeballers. They get flushed away from the B site, but Bob goes big. Triple kill, bank control, bomb planted, and eyeballers T side begins now.
Frick yeah, Connor.
I'm glad you didn't call me out for that. I didn't know. I don't know why.
And a half, so
I don't know why I said that.
It's just because his name's Bob XD, so it just feels very PG right now.
The weird thing is, I was talking about JW.
Right, no, but Bob's listening.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Bob's listening.
Bobbert.
Bobby. Really felt like Vitality had control, but I mean, you know, wasting no time getting upstairs. And then, I mean, this hard clear, right? That flash was trying to get ZywOo in, but missed it by a half second, and Bob just has the edge.
This next one's nasty. Oh. Wicked whip. 1 round game. Signs of life here on T side for eyeballers.
It's 1. Gotta try to build momentum off this. Map 1's performance earned us taking this second one serious now that the door could be ajar, but we've got a risky one from Rops. A risky
This is
ball.
where they either walk by him totally or go for a crouch clear.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a little bit late. 4 kills. We're so fixated here on Rops that we don't get to see what happens at the B site, but it looks like one dies through the monster smoke.
They just did such a good job of guising any kind of threat there in Con. Just didn't feel like they were worried about it at all. And Maxter took a look, but didn't go for the full clear.
And Rops gets away with it. So it's just going to be the one and done for this T side so far. It's not GG just yet. But that is a hard to stomach round because it evaporates in 3 seconds.
And the CTs keep so much money. Dex is wondering if he can maybe even take this off or...
Yeah, I mean, silver lining, it's 3 rounds of loss bonus at the moment for eyeballers. It was majority alive in the 1 round they won. And a saved op as well.
Is it though?
Maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah, sorry, Dex. Your game goes from bad to worse. 3 and 16, denied the save. The first part of that silver lining still exists, but not the op save.
What was it?
That they had 3 rounds of loss bonus and majority alive in the round they won. So I'm looking across the board here for eyeballers. It's not going to be the prettiest of buy, but you've still got 3 players with 4,500 or more. They'll go for the timeout first.
Every comeback starts with a timeout. I haven't seen anybody talk on these timeouts, actually.
Someone's got to be talking. Rolf's chatting. Maybe they're tapping into his overpass abilities.
Yeah, so what do you know about Vitality right now that we don't?
Yeah, how are you 15 and 10? Scary prospect, though. I mean, you've got ZywOo, Rops both popping off now. That just solo Rops hold. It's Always blows my mind sometimes to just remember that, like, you can really just let Rops do whatever he wants.
Just can play anywhere alone.
So trustworthy of his
Totally
teammate.
by himself. You just look at the kill feed, 2 kills on the board.
You know, to operate on your own like that and have 8 consecutive top 20 placements on HLTV, I mean, what an anomaly. Oh, that was a collateral.
Oh, that's a jumping collateral. How do you even? We see something new every day.
Yeah, I know.
Every day.
You've never seen that before, and you might never see it again, and that's why Counter-Strike's the best. A jumping collateral, and not the
JW's like, yeah,
jump.
I love this game.
Collateral. Well, I mean, if there's one person in the server who can't complain about some off baloney,
yeah,
it's got to be J-Dubs.
My goodness.
ZywOo.
That was optional. That's like a lot of information here past a minute.
That would have been 3 hits on 3 flying targets. ZywOo just out here skeet shooting. But he missed, so.
I couldn't hit all the flying targets. Okay.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Sees a little bit out long, and this is really all the eyeballers are operating with, the hope that they can just take control, get close to the bomb site, and explode. Apex about to confirm it. Flash ready to interrupt this. Apex jumps, but Dex's counter flash is a little bit better. ZywOo missed chance, but all's good. Time's gonna dry up. ZywOo not letting them get in on the entry. That's a quad kill for ZywOo. And made all too easy, 2 rounds away from securing flights to Malta.
So solid. Wow.
That's crazy. You never see that.
Yeah, you just don't ever see that.
Been doing this 8 years. Never seen that.
Never seen that. Never see it again.
Kind of freaky.
Not this elephant again.
But why is there a bucket in the balloon?
You're asking too many questions.
Rops takes the peek, the fountain. He'll be caught out. So it felt. Still able to deliver a 2K here with the limited buy of the eyeballers. They're just trying to get to the next one, play those 4 rounds for overtime, and ZywOo's 5-7, looking as strong as an op with the way he just clotheslined Rolf.
I know, kidding. He wants to peek again.
Done for. 4 up, 4 vitality. They have absolutely found their groove. There's 1 round win on this T side for eyeballers, and not even a bomb plant in the 7 rounds vitality have won otherwise.
It can be overpassed sometimes. Obviously a map that eyeballers are still comfortable on, but world's #1, 4-round gap. Can we be that surprised?
Why is this in here? How long has it been there? What happens when you shoot the balloon?
I mean, it's got to fall, right?
Why have we never seen it before? Freaking bugs, man. This game's got bugs.
What if we got cicadas every once in a while?
No.
Every year or something. Since we don't celebrate anything anymore.
It's a shame that the conversation around eyeballers versus vitality is going to end on such a sour note. This is a team that obviously defeated FaZe Clan, shocked us all to start the bounty. Showed real promise back on Anubis. I would have loved to have seen what they had up their sleeve for Mirage. It would have been more fun for them to try to finish this upset there.
Nice damage here.
But it's the
Tough to lose
suffocating
both pistols too.
T-side reality that has kind of broken eyeballers, and I don't want you to remember them for this flat T half. You got to think about what they did accomplish. They pushed vitality to the limit, and they are still trying to fight through this B bomb site, so I'll stop the obituary for now. Rops and ZywOo to try to crush them in a 2 versus 4 to really just add it on thick. No second chances here at the bounty, single elimination online. And Rops finding that flank going over towards the monsters, gonna put it on Dex.
Setting for flash.
4 and 18. Goes for the Heaven Duel and loses out, so Vitality will survive the scare versus eyeballers. JW's chance at taking a swing versus ZywOo looks so good back on Anubis.
but they know that they had a map 3 potential right there for the taking, and instead Vitality will come and join us here in Malta for a chance at this year's first trophy.
Honestly, Eyeballers did manage to piece together one incredibly strong performance against Vitality, the best team in the world, the best team of 2025. It's a strong effort. There's a lot of positives to take away from it, but this is what happens.